At the age of 91, a Chicago woman is set to be honored with a National Leadership Award from the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum.
WGN's Erin McElroy joins us now with more. Erin?
Yeah. So with the dwindling number of Holocaust survivors that are left to share their stories, stories like Trixie Mutchman's are critically important. It's an account that she kept hidden for decades until realizing her truth was really the only way to honor the sacrifice her parents made so she could live.
The older I get, the more those scenes come back to me.
No wall is big enough to hold 91 years worth of memories. Trixie Mutchman says it's always been her heart that holds the rest.
Time is an amazing passage.
Photos time-stamping the good moments and those she worked hard to forget.
Crossing that border and being silent. I was 5 years old. I do remember being told, once we get there, quiet. And I was.
Because to go back to that day she and her family crossed the border from Berlin to Belgium was the beginning of the end.
We live in horrible fear and can only hope that things may still blow over.
Her family's story, documented through dozens of handwritten letters that now live behind glass at the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum in D.C.
This is not a single story. It's not. There's so many.
Trixie was the only child of Julius and Meta Westheimer. The family spent years in hiding, moving from place to place, unable to escape to safety due to a single clerical error.
When passports were being given, Westheimer was misspelled. One letter, one spelling error.
The gravity of that error forced Julius and Meta to make a heart-wrenching decision to send their only child away to another town to live with two Catholic sisters who would protect her.
No, it's almost unimaginable. It's a hard concept that you're never going to see as a child.
It was the last time Trixie saw her parents. Julius was killed on his way to Auschwitz, and Meta after she arrived. At 13, Trixie immigrated to the United States, where she was raised by an aunt and uncle. She married, had 2 children, a career as a foreign language teacher, and now author.
It is impossible for me to write more because my heart is breaking.
Penning the story she had kept under wraps all those years.
There's something about a book that has posterity, and it would give my parents a place to rest on a page. It was really a work of love.
And in publishing, never to be forgotten, the story of sacrifice made so she could be free lives on.
I often think that they would be so pleased that what they did, I'm here. I'm here. It was not in vain. It's amazing.
Yeah, and it is just an amazing story. Trixie Mutchman will be honored with the Leadership Award on September 9th during the 2024 Lisa K. Lambert Chicago Luncheon for the way that she continues to share her story. So if you'd like to know more information, we'll post a link on our website. But yeah.
And it's not just her, but it's generations that are here because of the sacrifice that they made.
Right. And I love what she said when she wrote that in the book, that her parents' memory will live on those pages. I thought that was really poignant. Yeah,
place for them to rest. Thanks, Erin.